I've heard people monetize and like, how do people find the time to do this? This must be a lot of work. It is a lot of work.
Problem, Kuwabara. You don't like croissants?
The better the sponsorship deals will be. Hey everyone, it's been a while. Just to catch you up on some things, I upgraded my camera, went to Scottsdale and really loved it. And it's also time for vidcon. Hey y'all, it's actually been pretty fun so far. I've gotten a bunch of free stuff from Spotify, Invisalign. I got a picture of my boyfriend and I printed out. I put like a questionnaire sticker on my Instagram. People actually sent in a few questions. Let's see which one I want to talk about. At what point can you monetize your Instagram account? You can monetize, I've heard people monetize at like around 3,000 followers, but I think it really depends on your industry, what type of content you make, and really like your audience that you're focused on. So I didn't actually start monetizing until I hit 10,000 because I guess it just wasn't on a lot of companies' radars. My first sponsors have been related to career and finding jobs. I mean, it makes sense because that's what my content is mostly about. I would say like the more you continue growing your brand and continue engaging your audience, it's like super important, not just your follower count. Like the better the sponsorship deals will be. I will say for anyone out there who is at the point where they are reaching out to sponsors or sponsors reach out to them, charge more than you think. Trust me, I have talked to some other influencers who are around my size. They definitely undercharge. I feel so bad for them and I'm like, gotta charge more. Especially if there's like usage rights in the contract, definitely you want to charge more. They're going to be using your content outside of your platform because you have no control over who sees it, how it gets used. So very important. Alright, so while we have some time over here, let's answer another question. Let's see, someone asked the fear of people judging you or fear of starting out and sharing content. So I would say that you want to just like try and just put yourself out there. I know some people, they are afraid of showing their face. That's totally okay. There are ways you can get around that. But I would say like at the end of the day, you do get more comfortable with just putting yourself out there. That's something that you want to do, and it also helps to have a bigger purpose than just creating content. The other thing I know that sometimes hold people back would be their friends, because friends and family might judge you, or maybe like something that held me back in the past would be like people I knew from high school, because I'm very different now than I am in high school. So eventually you just gotta go do your own thing and not care so much about what other people might think of you. Alright, so someone else asked a really good question. How did you know when you started making content what your clients wanted? If you didn't know, I primarily use my Instagram as a marketing tool. And I learned early on that I need to provide value. Like that's like the best way to get people. Provide value first, and then start to learn about like what things that people really need help with, what questions come up very often. Another way that I often will be able to find what to post would be by using the question sticker, doing like an AMA, seeing what kind of questions get asked really often, either in my DMs or in the comments section. So those things were really helpful, and eventually over time I just had a really good pulse on what people really wanted to see, what I could help them with. But at the same time, it was really important for me to separate the how and the what. So Instagram and also just any sort of social media and marketing, the what and the why are provided for free, but then everything that's related to the how will be paid. So that's kind of like how I separate and make that sort of distinction. For other sort of educational content creators, they will likely do something different, but that is how I use Instagram and how it's worked out for me so far. Guess who this is?
Hey.
It's Denise. We literally met like, what, 2.5 hours ago?
2 hours ago.
2
That's
hours
how long
ago?
the line was.
Wonder which golf cart we're gonna get.
I don't know.
We're making content on the right. We're making content on the left. I got told about this literally like Sunday night.
Oh, okay.
We need you. I was like, all right. Dude, let me tell you, if you would have been here yesterday, maybe 2 hours ago, you would have got the full show with honking horns.
Oh my
doing
God.
everything, but they're like, Nico, we got you out of 40. Would you come down to like a 5? Let's get some nom nom. Hi, nom nom.
Welcome to our YouTube short drive-thru. You excited?
Nom 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 nom.
Thank you. All right, I did the drive-thru again, and okay, so it turns out that Denise and I forgot to exchange our baggies, so I actually got hers, which is the Mr. Beast. I'm sure this is really good. Oh, only 4 ingredients. That's how food should be. Very simple, minimal ingredients. Anyhow, let's go through a few more questions that I got. So I have a question submitted by Julie. She asked, how do people find the time to do this while working full time? This must be a lot of work. It is a lot of work. For one, you have to actually enjoy it and you have to have fun. Because if you aren't, then it's really going to just feel like another job and you're probably not going to stick with it, right? So it is kind of a hobby and not a hobby. At some point, when you actually start making money off of it, it becomes a lot more serious. You got to be able to see where you can actually find time to do this. One way that I find really helpful is making sure that I just like block off certain times in the day that I will do just like the business and the content. And then for content making, currently I only post something about once a week, and I'll just create it maybe like on a Saturday. I try not to like burn myself out on it. Stories a lot easier for me to make because I can just like pull up my phone and record the content. And I think what also helps is that I do have like a mission with what I'm trying to accomplish, which is creating educational content to get more people into tech the self-taught way, to be able to like help them change careers. So having that in mind makes making content a lot easier. I feel like I've built up a really great fan base and a community. It does actually help keep me going, seeing that I'm actually making a difference in someone's life. Kat.
Oh,
My new friends.
Yes.
I just met them like a few hours ago.
We know Stephanie. We're friends of 6 hours. So far, so good. So I got the Vera Bradley coin purse, bucket hat. I got another taupe.
Oh my God.
They didn't give it to me. I just took another one because it's free. Pixies, makeup stuff, lip gloss.
What? Wait, where'd you
Mug.
Wait, what?
From the Lost City.
Overall, I gotta say, it was definitely worth actually going to VidCon. If you are a creator or you are really interested in that sort of industry, definitely go check it out. And it's honestly like really nice to be able to connect with other entrepreneurial creators who understand the nuances behind working as a creator. And that's all I have for today. Let me know what you think. Would you ever go to VidCon yourself? Drop it down in the comments section down below. Just to catch you up on some things,